Now, step back for three. And Sergio Gibson.
To take some of the scoring load off of Joe, more importantly, the wear and tear, so he's fresher down the stretch of the game, so he can finish it off in there.
Three. Missed it. Gibson again. Kick out. ISO. Jump.
You can keep Joe Johnson on the perimeter and keep that big body outside of the lane where he's lethal.
Stat from the foul line. That's what Stat is telling him. Here's Jay Rich. Pull up.
Knocked in. That jump shot.
Finally, another player besides Stoudemire knocks down a jumper. Here's Jay Rich again.
And was going to shoot. Had his head down and unfortunately coughed it up.
Anderson, ball fake drive, lays it in.
Doesn't allow that pass here, jumps out up top. That pass to get in easily. If not, you can't come back and help on that mismatch inside.
Here's Jay Rich. Inside to Stat. Shoulder, inside L.
Position, use that shoulder to dislodge Johnson. You see a steal right here by Jay Rich. See if he can take advantage of it.
Jay Rich spins, lays it in.
Off of the steal, Jay Rich feeling the body contact, knowing he had middle wide open.
Here's Joe Johnson. Pargo for three. Yes!
Early and often, loud, so your teammates can hear you. Stat having the ball out there.
Jason Richardson, triplets.
Yeah, and Robert Height coming in the second half, getting the starting knock could be huge for them from an offensive perspective.
Of the triplets points this season. Here's Stat. Robert Height inside to Jason Richardson. Reverses it.
And one with a possibility, but here, good defense by Joe Johnson. Height in the right place, right time, and Rich still showing that bounce with the finish inside.
He's got
to do against this triplets team.
Pargo misses that three. Richardson dunks it home. Point lead at the half.
Great defense that time by Stat.
Stoudemire inside. Jay Rich.
Back in the game, step up on the defensive end. Jay Rich was saying the end of the play as a result of a turnover. Jay Rich able to capitalize. Again, still showing the bounce inside, and then the active hands and anticipation by Amar. It gets another opportunity. You got to cut down on those little mental mistakes because defensively you're not going to be able to recover when you turn it over deep. But you can always back to work for Joe Johnson and triplets offensively.
Here's Joe. Step back. Pull. Count it. ISO. Oh, give him a headsy. Pull up. Off the rim.
There's Joe.
Spins. Oh, Joe Johnson. No. The lead is 4 now. They go inside to Joe Johnson. Step back, turn around. Oh, my! By Joe Johnson and the triplets. Up 6 on Tri-State. He leads the big three in scoring, and he's going to work. Big three basketball in the second half. He's come out smoking. And 13 points now, JJ.
Yeah, but it's not a matter of how many shots is when you take them. You know by the leading score you're going to get touches, so you don't have to force the situation. And Joe doesn't out.
He's no average Joe. He's got a freaky deaky flow going. Joe, what are you going to do to close this puppy out here in Brooklyn?
We just got to keep imposing our will on these guys, man. We got to work harder than them, and we got to get some stops.
And real quick, how does it feel to be back in the borough?
It feels great. I love New York, man. I'm glad we got a chance to make a stop here and get to interact with the fans.
All right, well, good luck closing this out, Joe Johnson. Namaste, my friend.
Play call. You get a better sense and feel on how to operate 3-on-3 half court, and that's operating right there with Rich out.
Picked up by Johnson. Jay Rich off the glass. Joe Johnson. He can end it with a 4.
What are you saying?
He's going to end it.
Did you go? We're in Brooklyn, of course. Bro, you can't knock the hustle of Joe Johnson right here. I'm feeling that now was the time to knock in this 3 on 4-point play. 4-point shot, I mean. And Jay Rich not respecting it, saying that you can take it. Joe Johnson says, thank you very much.
I didn't see any sweat trickling down your cheek when you shot that.
You weren't watching the same game?
4-point shot. Talk about that shot. Do you ever think there'll be a 4-point shot in the NBA?
No, but out here is great. We had the momentum, and I knew we needed 4 points to win, so why not?
You guys are undefeated. How much fun are you having this season playing on the undefeated triplets in your debut in the Big Three?
I love it, man. I look forward to every weekend. I train hard throughout the week to prepare myself for Saturday or Sunday, so to get a chance to come out here and compete at a high level, man, it was great.
Well, I know that meant a lot to everybody here in Brooklyn to see you play. You're playing fantastic. Keep going, stay healthy. Good luck with the rest of the season, ISO Joe.
Thank you, man. I love it.
He's not an average Joe by any means, Mike.
I'm the current favorite to be the Big Three MVP.
The triplets led wire to wire, and they're unbeaten at 4-0. It's the Big Three here on CBS.